1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
αν θα πρέπει. Εντάξει, εντάξει. Σαν την αναβίση.
Ένα, δύο, ένα. Ένα, δύο, ένα. Εντάξει. Πες το.
Θα μιλήσετε στην αρχή μόνο ή θα το πούμε ανοιχτό?
Στην αρχή, μετά το κλείνεις και αν χρειαστεί να ξαναπώ κάτι.
Δεν σας βλέπω από εκεί, γι' αυτό πρέπει να μου το πείτε.
Εντάξει, στην αρχή είναι μόνο. Κατά βάση είναι στην αρχή. Παίζουμε για να δούμε. Στο μαλλί ρε πούστε.
αυτά κτλ. Τρίτη δευτερόλεπτα, έχει βάλει αντίστοιχα η μεσομονάδα. Και έχουν βάλει μια Welling, αλλά είναι θανατηφόρα. Η κάρτα της Gazzetta που έχω εκεί.
Κανονικά. Κυρίες και κύριοι, αγαπητοί συνάδελφοι, αγαπητοί μπασκετικοί ομοειδεάτες και θειασότες του αγαπημένου μας σπορ, πρώτα απ' όλα καλημέρα σας. Καλώς ορίσατε εδώ στο κέντρο της Αθήνας, που εκτός από κέντρο της Αθήνας είναι και κέντρο ή επίκεντρο των μπασκετικών εξελίξεων, στο Μέγαρο Μουσικής, σε ένα πολύ ιδιαίτερο και σε έναν πολύ ατμοσφαιρικό χώρο. Έχω την τιμή εκ μέρους της Ευρωλίγκας και της Sporting Bet να σας καλωσορίσω εδώ και να σας παρουσιάσω μια πολύ ξεχωριστή, όχι συνηθισμένη και εξόκως σημαντική εκδήλωση με σημείο αναφοράς στην έναρξη της καμπάνιας της εκστρατείας των φορέων του μπάσκετ και δι της Ευρωλίγκας με την υποστήριξη της Sporting Bet κατά της βίας στο μπάσκετ. Είναι προφανές ότι η μάζοξη επιφανών στελεχών της ευρωπαϊκής μπασκετικής κοινωνίας, το timing, οι ζυμώσεις που συντελούνται αυτή την εποχή, οι προκλήσεις, μια πρόκληση παρεμπιπτόντος και καθόλου αμεληταία κιόλας είναι η εμφανής παρουσία του Ιερού Δισκοπότηρου που απονέμεται κάθε Μάιο στην καλύτερη ευρωπαϊκή ομάδα. Μια δεύτερη πολύ σημαντική πρόκληση είναι η παρουσία του δις πρωταθλητή Ευρώπης και κατόχου πολλών ρεκόρ στην ιστορία της Ευρωλίγκας, του επιφανούς Έλληνα διεθνούς μπασκετμπολίστα του Θοδωρή Παπαλουκά. Όλα αυτά νομίζω ότι επιτείνουν ακόμη περισσότερο τη σπουδαιότητα της σημερινής εκδήλωσης που διοργανώνουν η Ευρωλίγκα και η Sporting Bet. Επιτρέψτε μου να σας παρουσιάσω το πάνελ. Είναι μαζί μας και μας τιμούν με την παρουσία τους και κοσμούν το κάδρο σε αυτή την πολύ σημαντική εκδήλωση. Ο πρόεδρος και διευθύνων σύμβουλος της Ευρωλίγκας της μείζωνος Ευρωπαϊκής Συλλογικής Διοργάνωσης, ο κύριος Τζόρντι Μπερτομέου, ο Γενικός Διευθυντής της Sporting Bet Ελλάδος, ο κύριος Γιάννης Καποδίστριας, ο Διευθυντής Πωλήσεων και Παγκόσμιας Επιχειρησιακής Ανάπτυξης της εταιρείας IMG Media, που αποτελεί ένα νέο και πολύ σημαντικό παίκτη στα δρόμενα της Ευρωλίγκας, ο κύριος Άνταμ Κέλλι, και βεβαίως, όχι last but not least που λένε, διότι το παιχνίδι παίζεται από τους παίκτες, και ευχαριστούμε πάρα πολύ για την πολύ ξεχωριστή εκπροσώπηση εκ μέρους του εξάκης πρωταθλητή Ευρώπης Παναθηναϊκού και του 3 πρωταθλητή Ευρώπης Ολυμπιακού, την παρουσία 2 επιφανών στελεχών τους, ο Ιταλός γκάρ του Ολυμπιακού, ο κύριος Ντάνιελ Χάκετ, και ο Αμερικανός γκάρ του Παναθηναϊκού, ο κύριος Μαρκίς Κέινς. Όπως συμβαίνει σε τέτοιες περιπτώσεις, και από τη στιγμή που αποφάσισα να αποσώσω τη συνηθισμένη φλιαρία μου, θα έχουμε μια πρώτη τοποθέτηση εκ μέρους όλων των παρισταμένων, και συνέχεια όλο το πάνελ θα είναι στη διάθεσή σας για ερωτήσεις. Σας ευχαριστούμε για άλλη μια φορά για την πολυπληθή παρουσία σας που υπερτονίζει τη σημασία του γεγονότος. Παρακαλώ πολύ τον κύριο Μπερτομέου.
Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us today. It's always a pleasure to come here to Athens. We feel at home. It's a basketball country, so very few countries we can say that. So we are very proud to have the opportunity to say such a thing and to share time with you. I want to express our special gratitude to Daniel and Marcus, for you know that we keep you very busy, so when you have time to rest, we are still asking you to make an extra effort, so thank you very much for joining us today. And also we are proud to have today with us our Euroleague legend, Theo. Thank you for also being here today, because today it's a very important day for us. It's a day in which we have the opportunity to welcome to the EuroLeague sponsor family to Sporting Bet. So now we have to extend my gratitude to Mr. Kapodistrias. It's like a welcome back, because we have been cooperating with the Sporting Bet since I think 2012. So now they are back to us, and we are very proud of the decision that Mr. Kapodistrias and his team has taken in order to join us in a very important moment of our history. So I want to express the gratitude for your commitment, the commitment that has been expressed in different initiatives that will last for the next 4 years. So we are happy that Sporting Bet is helping us in this Tour Trophy. We will spend the trophy all around Europe and all around Greece, and then I think that will be an opportunity for our fans to interact with the official Turkish Airlines EuroLeague trophy. Also, I think it's important to point out the commitment with in our campaign against violence in sports. This is a very sensitive issue for all of us, so cooperations like the one that is offering Sporting Bet is very much appreciated. Because, as I said, this is one of the most important pieces when you are delivering a product to the society, to have the safe environment. And I think that it's important that we send the right messages in this regard. It's also interesting today and exciting for us, because it's the first time that we have the opportunity to announce a commercial partnership with our new partner, with IMG. So I also thank you, Adam, for joining us today, because this is the first, I would say it's the first in our partnership. So that's why also for us it's important today. And it's the first of the many that will come in the next month and the next years, of course. So that will prove also that was the right decision to be in partnership with IMG, that you know that is a leader company in the sports industry, and they express this strong commitment toward European basketball. And together with them, we are designing the future of the European professional basketball. So you know that we are defining this perimeter of the professional clubs. So we believe we identified that around 40 clubs will be part of this project beginning next season. We identify that to deliver the best product to our fans, which at the end is our main goal, EuroLeague has to be converted into a European League, and once again, basketball will be in front of this initiative for the first time in history, and in the European sport, we will have a true European League. And exactly what EuroLeague will be starting 2016-17 season, with the top 16 teams playing each other in the round-robin competition for these 30 game days, and then we'll have the playoff and the Final Four, as has been the case in the last years. So for us, and also with the resizing of the Eurocup to 24 clubs, it's a clear message that we are trying to bring the top quality to our fans. At the end, is our main responsibility. We are focused on quality, to deliver quality to our fans and to deliver quality to our partners, to our sponsors and to our media partners and all the partners that want to join this project that we are now both launching, and we are very excited about the next steps we are going to make in the short term. So we'll have more announcements in the future, but today we have this one to start this. In fact, we started at the beginning of the season, but that will be for us an opportunity to work together with the Sporting Bet here in Greece in the next 4 years, and we hope for many years in the future. Thank you.
Thank you.
Ευχαριστώ πολύ τον κύριο Μπερτομέου. Παρακαλώ τον κύριο Κέλλη να λάβει το λόγο.
Okay, so again, thank you and good afternoon. Thank you for coming. It's really important for me as representing IMG to emphasize just how important this project is for us as a business and us as a company. We really see this partnership with EuroLeague as something which is fundamental to basketball, fundamental to the future of our company and our position within sport. It's really exciting for us. When it comes to excitement in sport, there really is nowhere better than Greece when it comes to basketball. The passion of the fans and the passion within the competition here is really second to none. So to be able to announce our first sponsorship deal as part of the new joint venture is really, really important to us. So again, thank you to Sporting Bet Greece for being able to activate at this precise moment, and what an incredibly exciting moment it is. For me personally, this project has been in very close development for over 2 years, and over 4 months ago, just over 4 months ago, we announced the partnership had actually been signed and agreed, and that's very important to stress that we have a binding relationship here with EuroLeague. IMG are financially supporting this, and also more importantly structurally, commercially, across every discipline, every area of this business we're looking to expand. Why have we taken this very strong step, this very strong move? Normally we're an agency that operate in the background. Many of you, unless you're in the industry, will not have heard specifically about IMG. We're an agency on the business side of sport, but it's been crucial for us because we see a huge amount of potential within EuroLeague and Eurocup. And the project that we have built together is one which I think is going to transform the sport within Europe. We describe it really as one which is a potentially, and as we see it, a new era. The financial commitments are very strong. In fact, they're larger than you've seen speculated in the press. So our finances are there in black and white on the table. We're supporting this project because we believe in it. And what we've seen in the market so far, the response has been more positive than we could possibly have forecast and predicted. There'll be some announcements in the next few weeks which will confirm this, and we'll be able to go public with those at the appropriate time. But why do we believe so strongly in this project, and why do all of the other partners also believe in it? And I'll tell you, it's broadcasters, it's marketing partners, it's sponsors, it's digital entities, it's teams, it's coaches, it's players. Everyone really understands what we're trying to build here. And that is something which is a very clear vision. We're going to make EuroLeague a super premium product, even greater than it is today, by refining the structure, by refining the actual competition, as Jordi mentioned and has been made public. And we're strengthening and we're emphasizing all of the key attributes that make EuroLeague strong. And that is where every game is competitive, where there is tension and excitement at every moment, where, and this is very important, where every game matters. And that is unique to EuroLeague and very different, and is very much a European approach that Jordi and the team have built over 15 years, and which is going to be continued to be emphasized in the coming season and over the next 10 plus years. We're committed to this for the long term. We believe that this approach is going to elevate the quality of basketball and the quality of EuroLeague and Eurocup in particular to even greater heights. So I just wanted to say finally to congratulate Sportingbet again, to support EuroLeague as this first official partner within the JV and for their anti-violence campaign. And I think there's going to be a very, very bright future ahead for this competition and for all the participants involved. So thank you.
Ευχαριστούμε πολύ τον κύριο Κέλλη. Παρακαλώ τον κύριο Γιάννη Καποδίστρια, εκ μέρους του Sportingbet.
Mr. President, honored guests, it's a great pleasure to have you here on this memorable occasion, where we're announcing this great joint initiative against violence in basketball, but also have a chance to hear firsthand about the exciting developments of Turkish Airlines EuroLeague. That was my English introduction, so you can put your headset back on.
Thank you.
Κυρίες και κύριοι, στη Sportingbet επιδιώκουμε μεγάλες στρατηγικές συνεργασίες με εταίρους που μοιραζόμαστε κοινές αξίες και οράματα. Η EuroLeague Basketball έχει πετύχει να αναδείξει το ευρωπαϊκό μπάσκετ σε διασυλλογικό επίπεδο όσο ποτέ στο παρελθόν και δημιούργησε τις προϋποθέσεις για να ζούμε μεγάλες μπασκετικές στιγμές. Μεγάλες στιγμές σαν αυτές που αγαπάμε στη Sportingbet και έτσι με τη νέα και υποσχόμενη στρατηγική συνεργασία της EuroLeague Basketball με την IMG επιδιώξαμε αυτή τη χορηγική μας συνεργασία ως επίσημος εθνικός χορηγός για τη χώρα μας. Η EuroLeague Basketball και η IMG είδαν τις στρατηγικές ευκαιρίες και πολύ γρήγορα εγκαινιάσαμε αυτή τη τετραετή συνεργασία, μια συνεργασία ιδιαίτερα μακροχρόνια για τα χορηγικά δεδομένα της χώρας μας. Θέλουμε να ευχαριστήσουμε τη EuroLeague Basketball και την IMG για την εμπιστοσύνη τους και την άψογη συνεργασία μας. Το μπάσκετ είναι εκείνο το άθλημα που οι περισσότεροι σε αυτή την αίθουσα έπαιζαν στα παιδικά τους χρόνια, στα σχολεία και στις παιδικές χαρές. Είναι το άθλημα που μας έχει κάνει εθνικά υπερήφανους, ίσως περισσότερο από κάθε άλλο λαό. Το μπάσκετ που δημιουργεί χαρακτήρες, που γεννά αδελφικές φιλίες, δεν μπορεί να παράγει εχθρούς. Μετά και από προτροπή του συνεργάτη μας, αναζητήσαμε τρόπους αποτροπής της βίας στον χώρο του μπάσκετ. Όχι γιατί το μπάσκετ μαστίζεται από τη βία, όπως άλλοι τομείς του αθλητισμού και της κοινωνίας, αλλά γιατί το μπάσκετ αξίζει να παραμείνει απόλυτα αμόλυντο. Πρέπει να είναι απόλυτα καθαρό από βία, μέσα και έξω από τους αγωνιστικούς χώρους. Το πρώτο παράδειγμα δίνουν οι ίδιοι οι παίκτες και οι προπονητές τους. Το βασικό θέμα της καμπάνιας που δημιουργήσαμε είναι ακριβώς αυτό. Πώς μέσα από έντονες μεγάλες στιγμές οι αντίπαλοι δίνουν τα χέρια, αγκαλιάζονται, γυρνούν την πλάτη σε συμπεριφορές άγνωστες στον υγιή αθλητισμό. Ας δούμε την ταινία μας.
Στα πιο σημαντικά παιχνίδια, στις πιο κρίσιμες στιγμές και όταν η ένταση χτυπάει κόκκινο, βρισκόμαστε ο ένας δίπλα στον άλλο. Στηρίζουμε το παιχνίδι γιατί μας ενώνει η αγάπη μας για το μπάσκετ και το πάθος μας για μεγάλες στιγμές. Και οι πιο μεγάλες στιγμές είναι αυτές που δίνουμε τα χέρια. Λέμε όχι στη βία στο μπάσκετ. Sportingbet, επίσημος εθνικός χορηγός EuroLeague Basketball.
Είδαμε και το βίντεο. Μπορούμε τώρα να ακούσουμε τους δύο που παρίσταται σήμερα εδώ. Αρχής γενομένης από τον Ντάνιελ και εν συνεχεία με τον Μαρκίζ. Ντάνιελ.
First of all, thank you for having us here. It's an honor to be here with our #1 in EuroLeague, and with Marquez and two big sponsors that are here with us, sharing what we do and believing in what we do. As these guys said, it's amazing what EuroLeague has created throughout the years. The fans' appreciations, the arenas are full and filled with people that share basketball and love basketball just like us. And it's important that us as players keep this game clean, show sportsmanship, and overall show mutual respect to each other. We have an example of two huge clubs here, Olympiacos and Panathinaikos, and you know, the respect among these two teams that we have to show throughout Europe is very important. We must keep this game clean, and we must understand that kids all over Europe are looking over us and watching us, and we have a big opportunity as players to show this, to show this commitment to the game, and to you know, go on the floor every day and be an example for them. So, thank you for having us here.
Daniel, Marquis, please.
Thank you for having me here. You know, I think most everything's been said. I just wanted to piggyback off of, you know, what they said. I think one of the key words was that's been used a lot is the passion. You know, being in the EuroLeague, everywhere you go, every arena, you see the passion. And I've only been in Greece for 3 weeks, a month, but that's the key word that I see here is passion. And as players, I think the anti-violence campaign is perfect for us because we give so much. You know, we fight, we sacrifice so much of our lives to be here and to compete and give everything we have. So it's you know, when you give so much to something, it is easy for it sometimes to spill over and go too far. And I think that that mutual respect that Daniel was speaking of is something that we all have to, you know, we all have to uphold, fans, players alike. But it starts with us. You know, we're on the court for those 40 minutes, giving everything we have, and you know, we have to keep it clean. And hopefully that same respect can transfer over to the fans, and you know, we can make it an enjoyable experience for everybody. Basketball has always been a game since I was little that unites people. It's the reason why I'm here with you today. If it wasn't for basketball, I wouldn't have met any of you. So if we could just keep it there, you know, uniting people, uniting us all together for one common cause to really make an enjoyable experience, which is something that EuroLeague has done since I've known about it. And like I said, I think the anti-violence campaign is perfect for that. And you know, if we could keep it there, it'd be an enjoyable experience for everybody. So thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Ευχαριστούμε πολύ και τον Μαρκής και τον Ντάνιελ για τα ωραία μηνύματα που έδωσαν και τα μοιράζονται μαζί μας και για το πόσο σημασία έχει το πάθος και η διαχείριση του πάθους σε μια κοινωνία κιόλας που το ξέρουμε καλύτερα από τον καθέναν πόσο δοκιμάζεται τη σημερινή εποχή. Όλοι, και ο κύριος Μπερτομέου και ο κύριος Κέλλη και ο κύριος Καποδίστριας και ο κύριος Χέινς και ο κύριος Χάικετ είναι στη διάθεσή σας για κάποιες ερωτήσεις εκ μέρους του ακροατηρίου με τη συνηθισμένη φόρμουλα των ερωτοαποκρίσεων. Όποιος συνάδελφος έχει την καλοσύνη και υπάρχει παρότρινση περί τούτου ούτως ή άλλως για να υπάρξουν ερωτήσεις, ο κύριος Καλκαβούρας.
Good morning to everybody and welcome in Athens. I would like to ask Mr. Kelly, given the opportunity that he's here and we meet him for the first time, the last couple of months there have been many official voices that were doubting about the amount of income the new agreement of EuroLeague will offer to the teams, and that the new agreement is not said and done. Can you confirm that everything is signed and agreed?
Sure. Thanks for the opportunity to answer that. It's very clear. The agreement was signed back in November. We have a very, very strong financial commitment, which will be materially of very, very significant benefit to all the clubs. So it couldn't be clearer. There's been a lot of press, a lot of speculation, a lot of rumors generated by other people. We've been very strong in our position. We think the strongest parties often speak the less. the least, and we haven't had much to talk about. Our deal has been done. We've been very positive. We continue to be very positive, and the reaction, as I mentioned, from broadcasters, from media, from sponsors, from partners, is way above our expectation. So we expect there to be lots of very, very positive news as and when there's something to talk about. Until then, we don't just speculate in the press for no good reason.
Κύριος Καλίδας.
Μία ερώτηση για τον κύριο Πορτομίου. Έχουμε πάρα πολλές πληροφορίες.
Δεν υπάρχει μετάφραση στο μικρόφωνο.
Δεν υπάρχει μετάφραση.
Χωρίς μικρόφωνο.
Someone has to translate me from Greek.
No.
Human is not teaching.
I prefer my language when I'm here. Έχουμε πάρα πολύ μεγάλη πληροφόρηση για το πλάνο της Ευρωλίγκας για τα επόμενα χρόνια και τη συνεργασία με την AMG και γενικώς για το μοντέλο που θα εφαρμόσει η Ευρωλίγκα, αλλά έχουμε πολύ μικρή πληροφόρηση για το EuroCup της επόμενης χρονιάς, ειδικά από τη στιγμή που υπάρχει αυξημένο ελληνικό ενδιαφέρον πλέον και για αυτή τη διοργάνωση, όπως επίσης και για το αν η επίδραση και η σχέση της AMG θα υπάρχει και για το EuroCup ή θα περιοριστεί μόνο στην Ευρωλίγκα. Ευχαριστώ.
Well, it's quite normal that the focus are more in the EuroLeague from all the sides. But from the very beginning, EuroCup has been in our conversations, in our deal with AMG. So both competitions, as I mentioned at the beginning, will be within this perimeter of what we call the professional basketball clubs in Europe. So EuroCup will be, as I mentioned, reduced to 24 clubs looking for this quality. And the way we are going to fill the chart is I think, based on the fact that we offer our cooperation and the first option to the national leagues to keep working as we did in the last 14 years in the EuroCup, so qualifying the teams from the rankings. That was a proposal presented beginning of December. Since then, some leagues came to us showing their interest that they want to be part of this. Those leagues has been the leagues from Spain, from Germany, from the United League in the north, and the Adriatic League. And with those leagues, we has been working, and for next year they'll qualify their teams from their rankings to the EuroLeague and also to the EuroCup. So we will have 12 teams coming from these 4 countries, and the remaining teams will be the ones that has been invited in the last working group sessions we had at the end of January and last Monday. And so we just explain the vision and the project, and we invite to join us. Will be their decision, and the only thing we ask them that to expect an answer by beginning of April, because we receive many requests from other clubs that did not come to the meeting because they were not invited. So there are others that also want to be part of this. As a sign of respect toward those clubs, we have a certain point to decide which clubs want to be part of this or not. So basically this competition will be made up by 24 clubs. They will play a very similar competition system that the one EuroCup had this year. The only change is that the quarterfinals, semifinals will be played best of 3 instead of home and away games. So that will be, and also the final. So that will be a slight difference. But also we will going, thanks to this contribution and this integration of the EuroCup in the JV that we have with AMG. We will have some resources allocated to this competition for the first time. Resources that will come from the market, will not come from any different and strange sources. Will come exactly what the competition can produce, and we will be able to cover expenses as the referees and other expenses for the clubs, and also we'll be able to distribute some amount of money according with the criteria that the clubs already decided. Has been their decision how they are going to split the remaining resources among them. So this is basically where we are in the EuroLeague, and what we expect is to announce the last, let's say, list of the teams on the beginning of April.
Ευχαριστούμε τον κύριο Μπερτομέ. Υπάρχει άλλη ερώτηση, παρακαλώ? Ο κύριος Χρυσάνθης.
Καλημέρα σας. Προς τον κύριο Μπερτομέο η ερώτηση. Αν ήμουν ένας επιχειρηματίας, που δεν είμαι, και ήθελε να επενδύσει τα λεφτά του σε μια ομάδα μπάσκετ στην Ελλάδα, εκτός από τον Ολυμπιακό ή τον Παναθηναϊκό, τι θα του λέγατε εσείς, τι θα μου λέγατε για να με πείσετε να επενδύσω τα λεφτά μου από τη στιγμή που δεν έχω τη δυνατότητα, δεν έχει τη δυνατότητα η ομάδα να παίξει στην Ευρωλίγκα παρά μόνο αν κερδίσει το EuroCup, με βάση το καινούριο φορμάτ των δύο διοργανώσεων. Δεν μπορεί να παίξει στην Ευρωλίγκα ούτε και αν κερδίσει το ελληνικό πρωτάθλημα. Τι θα λέγατε σαν έναν επιχειρηματία αν σας έκανα αυτή την ερώτηση για να τον πείσετε να ασχοληθεί με το μπάσκετ και με το δικό σας project?
To start with, I have to say that the situation is not different compared to the ones Greece had in the last 10 years. So it's not different. So in the last years, as a consequence of the special circumstances, or I will say the fact that the Greek league did not keep the same level that the Greek league used to have many years ago. So in the last 10 years, I think that the only chance for Greek teams to be part of the EuroLeague has been through the EuroCup. So from this point of view, nothing is going to change with the new structure. But going to the question, I think the main point is to understand which is the vision or the ambition of these businessmen. If the vision of these businessmen is at certain point to be part of the elite of the professional clubs, which is not only EuroLeague but also EuroCup within its format, and then the decision is clear, because then you have a professional league working based on the concept that the clubs are the owners, the clubs are the ones who take their own decision, the clubs are the ones who run their destiny. No one from outside decide for them, which is for me important when you are talking about the businessmen. From the other side, when we talk about businessmen, one of the main goals of the businessmen is to minimize as much as they can their risks, which in the format that we are suggesting in our competitions is a combination of sport results and stability, which cannot avoid risk, because sports always goes hand by hand with risk, but do not at least minimize certain level of risk and protect the accident or the incident that can happen at certain point with the clubs. So those are principles that we got from the business and we apply to the sports. So at the end, they have to have the vision if the future they want to play against Real Madrid, Maccabi CSK, or Bayern Munich or Milan, or they want to play to another level of teams, which include also, so the first club means EuroLeague, and EuroCup meaning Malaga, Valencia, Khimki, Kuban, all those clubs that will be in the EuroCup beginning next season. That depends on the vision and the vision. But it's also legitimate to have another plan, to have, let's say, another perspective in which probably for this club, for this market, for the size of their project, is good enough to play at the other level. And that also should be respected. But for me, the main thing is to understand what is the vision and the ambition of these businessmen. And there is no doubt, if they have good ambitions, there is only one place to go.
Ευχαριστούμε τον κύριο Μπερτομέο. Κύριος Μπάρκας.
Η ερώτηση αφορά τον κύριο Μπερτομέο και τον κύριο Κέλλη. Με δεδομένο ότι και το μότο της καμπάνιας είναι «Όχι βία στο μπάσκετ», θεωρείτε ότι πλέον δεν υπάρχει και ανάγκη για βία στην αντιπαράθεση μεταξύ Ευρωλίγκας και FIBA, ειδικά μετά τη χθεσινή παρέμβαση του Τόνι Πάρκερ?
I will try to avoid Adam to answer this. Because it's very sophisticated and needs some background that Adam is doing a great job, but still. Well, I think that to answer your deep question and going straight what you want to listen from us, I have to say that I don't feel, and we never feel, and probably we are the only ones, that we are in fight with anyone. That has been our feeling since many months ago. I know that has been many rumors, stories, news, but I think that what we has been doing since last summer, when all these rumors starts, is just to be focused on our project, working with the clubs, and the clubs send clear messages to everyone in saying what is their vision and their project for the future. And we has been working and being very busy on the development of our project. At the same time, it's correct that there are concrete decisions from FIBA that they want also to be more active in the clubs competition, which is very good. We welcome them doing this. In fact, they always did, because they has been running the competition for many, many years. And I think it's good. Everything that everybody is working for basketball is good for basketball. So we have nothing against this. And the only thing that we would like to have is more cooperation. So we are ready to cooperate with them as we did for many years. And as soon as they ask us to do something and to help them or to cooperate in any aspect, we will be ready. So in this particular case, I think that what Tony Parker said was more expressing the vision of the businessman has, rather than to be involved in any kind of conflict. That's my perspective.
Just very short from me. I see a future where FIBA and EuroLeague, this partnership is together, for sure. That can be the only way. Simple as that.
Absolutely.
Υπάρχει άλλη ερώτηση, γιατί έχουμε και την επιθυμία των ομάδων για να αποχωρήσουν. Οι παίκτες έχουν πολύ κρίσιμο μάτι στην Ευρωλίγκα. Δύο ερωτήσεις ακόμα. Παρακαλώ, ζητώ συγγνώμη, κύριος Ασπούλιας και κύριος Φιλέρης.
Hello, Jordi. Hello, everybody. First of all, coming from a country like Greece, there's nothing but supporting every anti-violence campaign. But I would like to ask Jordi, you talk about expansion. This is the main word that you use from the first point, from the first time that EuroLeague has been born. From next year, if I'm not wrong, we're going to have a very small VIP club of countries who's going to participate in the EuroLeague, and EuroLeague as project and as a marketing plan will be concerned to few countries of the Europe. In the same time, the last 16 years, the biggest festival of the European Basketball Final Four has been held to 10 countries in total. In fact, 8, because amongst them it was England, which was a disaster, and Czech Republic, that never had a team in EuroLeague. Do you think that these factors really serves the meaning of expansion?
Well, first of all, we need to clarify what's mean expansion. If the expansion refers to territories, compared to last year, we are going to miss one country. Out of 12, or out of 11, we will miss one, which is Poland. All the remaining countries will be part of this, of the project. And it's not clear that Poland will not be there yet. But basically, the decision is based on a very simple concept. We want to have, let's say, a biggest impact in our potential fans. We need to engage more fans. We are happy with the millions of fans that today are following European basketball. But of course, our expansion, is referring basically how we can engage more fans to our basketball. And in our view, the best strategy to do so is to improve the quality of the product that you are delivering to the fans. And in this sense, our belief, and is I think it's something that cannot be denied, that the fact that if you offer to your fans every single week the best teams in Europe playing each other is, without any doubt, a better product than the ones, even better than the ones we have right now. So, going to the Final Four event, I respect your opinion regarding Prague and London. For us, both were a very successful events, because in both cases, Prague for us means to jump to another level of event. Since Prague, we jumped to another level of event. And from London, we attract partners that never were involved and interested in European basketball. So I respect your vision, but I just want to share my vision with you. Apart of that, when you mentioned 10 different venues, we have to take into account that luckily, EuroLeague Final Four is becoming more and more demanding event. Is becoming bigger and bigger, and every time the options are less, because we do not find, or it's not easy to find, the right venues to host such event as the level of complexity that the event is getting at this moment, which, of course, then we have less options. But today, to discuss about the success of the Final Four, I think it's not an issue. I think today everybody understands that the Final Four is a showcase of European basketball. It's a must, and I think not only for the players, of course, it's a must for everybody involved in basketball. And I think now our focus on, together with IMG, to see the way to make it even bigger. So the concern about the impact of the reduction versus the popularity in the territories, if that was the question, I think that will be very few and will be compensated by far with this the new product that we are delivering to our fans.
Can I just add, from a pure commercial perspective, I look at expansion in two ways. Obviously on the financial side, and I've already said we expect there to be really considerable growth. We've already seen it in our forecast, in our responses, and in some deals that will be announced shortly. But really, the commodity within sport is not euros and dollars and pounds. It's in audience levels. And the audience levels follow as a result of the finances. So audience levels are planned to increase, and the financials reflect that. Those two elements are the key parts of expansion. And what has been the fundamental reason behind our approach and behind this new strategy? It is converting this EuroLeague into a real European league. And that is fundamental. It is the first time a major sport within Europe is going to be able to deliver on that promise. And everybody else wants to do it, trust me. So we are delivering on that from October. It's going to be the most exciting thing that's happened in basketball for a very long time, where you have everybody guaranteed to play home and away against all the other best brands in European basketball. That is a fundamental change, and the expansion that we're going to see is going to be something to behold. So that's my view on expansion.
Γεια σας. Με δεδομένο ότι το πρόγραμμα της Ευρωλίγκας από του χρόνου θα έχει 30 παιχνίδια στην κανονική περίοδο, αν θα ξεκινήσουν ξανά οι διαπραγματεύσεις με τη FIBA για τα περίφημα παράθυρα από το 2017 και μετά, λόγω και των εθνικών ομάδων, και ποια είναι η θέση πλέον της EuroLeague σε αυτό το θέμα.
Yes, it's our wish, and I am convinced that at a certain point we will be sitting around the same table and we will be able to discuss not only this topic, but I think there are many topics in we can discuss, working together for the good of basketball. We are waiting for the answer from the beginning of January. They know that now they are very busy, but I am confident that in a reasonable time we will sit down and we will find a solution. I think that everybody knows our position regarding the calendar. We believe that as we are doing the EuroLeague, and I think national team, it's a very important piece of this of our sport. I think we have the responsibility. We, or FIBA, or whatever is running a competition, we have the responsibility to deliver the best product possible. And our concern is that with the current format, we know for sure that that will not happen, since most of the, I am not saying the best players, but most of the best players will not be on those games, because that has been officially announced and everybody knew from the very beginning. So our concern is not the space on the calendar. Our concern is that we cannot disappoint the fans. It belongs to our responsibility. We are trying to do our best. And I think I would like to have the same vision from the other stakeholders in charge of running competitions. So if we are going to qualify national teams without the best players, so from one side it's disappointing for the fans, and from the other side it's not fair, because sometimes teams with more players that cannot be used for these games probably will be playing in a worse conditions, and that will produce an unfair competition at the end. I think that those are topics that has to be addressed, and that's nothing against the national team programs, because we support them very much. We have been promoting World Cups and Eurobasket for many years. We devote resources from the EuroLeague to the World Cup. People from our office so there is no doubt about our commitment with the national teams, and we will keep the same commitment, because, as I said at the beginning, it's a very important part of our activity. But I think that what we have to work together is to be sure that what we deliver is the best we can deliver. And with this program, it's obvious that will not happen. So based on this, we can have all kinds of flexibilities to reduce our calendar, to start later, so we can have many different options, but always trying to have the best players on the court, which I think is the main thing.
Αν δεν υπάρχει άλλη ερώτηση, σας ευχαριστούμε πάρα πολύ για την παρουσία σας. Στο επανειδήν.